Go ahead.
Good afternoon. My name is Mary Ann Hogsett. This Memorial Day 2020. I have a story to share with you. At 33 years, I was finally interested in having my own children. 2 children arrived in 1990 and 93. Perfect planning with more on the way, as my mother had her 12th child and final at 41 years of age. I was number 2 of a dozen, and of course I could bring in more kids later in life. She did. However, 5 years of trying, my poor sister Sheila knew only the disappointment and helplessness of trying to conceive, always failing. I offered to be her gestational surrogate in 1994. Having a baby by a sister seemed more remote a possibility than another frozen embryo transfer. This was going to be my child with her husband, given to her and Dean. Although technology was difficult and the logistics and human engineering was all so complicated, trying to ensure all of our wellness. And I was going to be 40 when this baby was born. We got a lot of unsolicited advice, and the literature was very scary, but we knew we could do it. Never would have considered this 10 years ago. Until having my own kids, I would never consider the exigency or consider teaching. But it was my interest in the love relationship which kindled the broader interest in child development. My surrogacy was perceived in extremes. It was either perceived as a fairy tale or a nightmare. I found that the extremes expressed about this surrogacy were not greatly different from the extreme views surrounding education. All were emotionally charged. But because I loved my sister and wanted to help, I went ahead with this. It wasn't a crusade, and I became a teacher later in life. With perseverance and determination, I've made education a fascinating journey. No regrets, never an obligation. Thank you.
Huh. Perfect. You got this in 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes.
Did I do it in 2 minutes? I cut a bunch out. That was just
Perfect.
bullshit. Now, all I have to do